Hey, what is up guys? It's Brewster Tizzy here, back again with another video. And this week we'll be facing off against the UTEP Miners. So looking here at UTEP's roster, they look like they have a really well-balanced team. Not any superstars, but they have an 82 overall QB in George Robinson. They have a good defensive end, a good wide receiver, decently overall running back here, and some more high 70 overall players, but doesn't look like that great of a team. But at the same time, it's a well-balanced team. UTEP currently does have a record of 3-3, so yeah, let's see how this game will go. So looking at the stats here, UTEP currently has a very good offense, it looks like, as they have the 18th best rushing attack in the country and the 24th best passing offense in the country, and their defense also looks pretty well rounded, as well as they're the 27th ranked in points allowed. And on our hand, our defense looks terrible, besides the fact that our rushing defense is 15th ranked in the country, and our rushing offense is 19th ranked in the country. So yeah, let's get into the game. Alrighty, welcome to El Paso, Texas for Week 8, Santa Fe versus UTEP. This should be a fun game. So here is Santa Fe's first drive on offense this week. Let's just hope that our offense plays good. We'll start off with the read option. Lavelle Evans gets the ball and brings it up for 4 yards. Second down here already for Santa Fe. And Johnny Morse will just dump it off to Lavelle Evans, who picks up the first down, 7-yard reception. Santa Fe here will hand it off to Lavelle Evans on first down, but gains only 2 yards on the rush. So it is 3rd and 8 already for Santa Fe, facing a big first down here. Let's see if Santa Fe can convert. Johnny Morris drops back, looking around for an open wide receiver. He lobs up, and that's way off target. Luckily, that wasn't intercepted. 4th and 8 though for Santa Fe. Here is Santa Fe's first time on defense in the game, going up against UTEP. Hopefully our passing defense plays better this week. And they start off with a quick little screen to the outside, and Santa Fe's wide receiver will bring it up almost past the 40. Huge gain on the first play of the game. George Robinson with the 32-yard pass. Well, that is definitely not how to start out on defense already. First play went for 30 yards. Hopefully Santa Fe can lock down here on their own side of the territory. Here Robinson will just hand it off to Jones, and he will stumble his way up near the first down marker, 2nd and inches. For Santa Fe to succeed, we really need this defense to step it up. The past 2 weeks, they've really let down this team, so hopefully we can start out good on this drive. And they'll go back to another quick screen, but he will pick up the first down. So Santa Fe already allowing some first downs through the passing game. 1st and 10 here for UTEP, and they hand it off to Jones, who trucks his way up for only a 3-yard rush. Here Robinson drops back, looks around, looks to scramble outside the pocket, and he does. He picks up the first down and more. Tries to spin his way out, but he'll gain 16 yards on the rush. 1st and goal for UTEP. So UTEP already threatening to go into the end zone already here. 1st and goal, as they'll try a read option with Robinson, and Pittman will miss a tackle. UTEP goes up 7-0 already. Alrighty, so Santa Fe here will take back over on offense. Hopefully they can do better than last drive. But here, Johnny Morris will go back to the read option already. Get some yardage upfield, but will only gain 4 yards on the rush. 2nd and 6 here for Santa Fe. Johnny Morris will look around and gets rocked right as he throws the ball. And that brings up a 3rd down already. So once again, Santa Fe will face another 3rd down early in the drive. 3rd and 6 here for Santa Fe, as Johnny Morris will look to pass it again. Tries to throw it to Alex Newton, but that's way too high, and it was luckily not an interception. 4th and 6. So Santa Fe is already back on defense just after the offense failed to do anything. Here they'll motion tight down out to the right. Robinson will hand it off to running back Jones. He hurdles the defender, and there's a flag on the play. Let's see what it is for. And it looks like this will be going against UTEP, clipping. so that first down will not count. 2nd and 7 here for UTEP after they get a 7-yard rush after the penalty. Here, Robinson looking back, he hits his tight end Hayes, and that's going to be short, so it's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and 2 here for UTEP already. So they look like they might be running the ball here. They hand it off to Jones, and they will run it, and that just barely picks up a 1st down. So UTEP does pick up the 1st down through the running game. 1st and 10 for UTEP after they pass the 50-yard line. Robinson looking to scramble here, and Rashawn Woods missed a tackle, and George Robinson will pick up the 1st down on his legs. One thing that has been killing Santa Fe through these weeks is missed tackles on defense. So Santa Fe really needs to get better at that part. Here we'll stop though Jones for only 2-yard rush. 2nd and 8 here for UTEP, and they look to drop back again. Robinson looking around, and their wide receiver Casey will outrun Titus D'Angelo in coverage, and they'll pick up a 20-yard catch and run there. So UTEP is already at the 10-yard line once again, close to getting another touchdown. So Santa Fe needs to be cautious here. They send Hayes out in motion to the right, dropping back, and Robinson will stumble and will sack him for a negative 6-yard play. So that will be the end of the 1st quarter. UTEP up 7-0, and they're in the red zone, so they look like they'll be putting up more points here. So we finally get a sack on defense. 2nd and 16 for UTEP, and it looks like Robinson will take it out under center. He looks to scramble around, and he'll put the ball on the ground. McIntyre picks it up. He breaks a tackle. McIntyre. Amazing play right there by Santa Fe on defense. Cover the ball and bring it up a few yards. We finally get that turnover we so desperately needed on defense. Santa Fe will now take it over on offense after that fumble by Robertson. Here, John Morris will roll out to his left, and he's trying to throw it to Alex Newton, but way off target there. So Santa Fe's passing game has been terrible so far in this game. 2nd down, though. Here we'll try to lob it out to Cox, and that was a near interception. Batted it around twice up in the air. We keep getting lucky with these dropped interceptions. And just like that, Santa Fe is facing another 3rd down early in the drive. 3rd and 10 here. Johnny Morris will look around, just dump it off to Lavelle Evans. Lavelle Evans tries to pick up the 1st down, and he does. Lavelle Evans somehow getting that 1st down after going backwards to catch it. 2nd and 1 after a 9-yard rush by Johnny Morris, but here we'll hand off to Lavelle Evans. He has some blocks up the field, and Lavelle Evans will get pushed out of bounds after near a 15-yard rush. Santa Fe finally on the other side of the 50-yard line for the first time in the game. Here they'll continue running the ball, but Jovan Thurman is blown up in the backfield for a negative 4-yard rush. So just as things were looking good on offense, Jovan Thurman gets stopped for a negative 4-yard rush. Here Johnny Morris will find Glenn Saunders though for an 11-yard gain. That will bring up a 3rd and 3. Alright, 3rd and 3 here for Santa Fe. They'll bring Alex Newton in motion here, hand it off to Lavelle Evans, and he'll easily pick up the 1st down off of a 6-yard rush. Santa Fe finally moving the ball pretty effectively on this drive so far. 1st and 10 now. Johnny Morris will go back to the read option. Nice blocking upfield. Johnny Morris makes a defender miss on the backstep, and he'll bring it in for a touchdown. Amazing move by Johnny Morris to make the defender miss, and he'll run it all the way in for a touchdown. Tie game. So right here you see the perfect blocking upfield. Johnny Morris running, and then he backsteps, makes the defender miss, and there's perfect blocking all around, and Johnny Morris will bring it in for another rushing touchdown. So our defense finally coming up with a huge turnover last drive. They'll be looking to repeat that as Robertson will be handing off to Jones, and Jones will pick up the 1st down. 1st and 10. So it is 2nd and 5 here for UTEP after a 5-yard rush by Ted Jones on 1st down. Robinson will look back, looking all around, and he'll find a wide open wide receiver for a 1st down and more. 20-yard reception by Arnold. 1st and 10 here for UTEP after they gain a 1st down off the legs of George Robinson. And here they'll hand it off to their backup running back Grant, and he's near another 1st down. 2nd and 1 for UTEP. UTEP once again threatening to score on this drive. 2nd and 1 from about the 10-yard line here. UTEP will hand it off to Grant once again, but will blow him up in the backfield for a -1-yard rush. Santa Fe's defense is looking to stop UTEP from getting another first down here. 3rd and 2. They'll just hand it off once again, but Jones will pick up the first down. So that will make it a 1st and goal. UTEP is just 9 yards away from getting a touchdown here. Looks like they'll be flipping the play. Hand it off to Jones once again, but he'll gain only 4 yards on the rush. So it'll be now 2nd and goal. UTEP hasn't been really effective in the run game so far, but they'll hand it off once again to Jones and will blow it up in the backfield, but there's another flag on the play. Let's see what it is. So it looks like it'll be another penalty against UTEP once again. So that'll push them back even more. So UTEP is pushed all the way back to the 21-yard line after that penalty. They'll put their tight end in motion to the left. Robinson takes a snap, looking around, looks to scramble here, and Woods decks him. That will bring up a 3rd and goal. So a huge 3rd down here for Santa Fe. 3rd and goal from about the 15-yard line. Robinson will just hand it off here, just not risking it, and it looks like UTEP will bring it up to the 5-yard line. So Santa Fe will take the timeout, and UTEP will set up for a field goal here to take the lead. And the kick is up, and it's right down the middle. So with 1 minute left, Santa Fe will be getting the ball back. Let's see what they can do in offense. Jovan Thurman will take the kick, bounce it out to the left. Here he gets some more blocks upfield, and he'll bring it up past the 40-yard line. Big return. So Johnny Morse and the Santa Fe offense will have 54 seconds and 2 timeouts to work with and try to score some more points. Here Johnny Morse will just dump it off to Jovan Thurman, and he'll bolt out of bounds for only a 3-yard reception. 2nd and 7 here for Santa Fe. Johnny Morse looking around, still looking, and he'll just have to throw this ball, but Lavelle Evans catches it. Amazing catch right there. 3rd and inches as the time is winding down here. 27 seconds for Santa Fe. And here Johnny Morris will throw it, and that's way off target. There they are targeting, I believe it was Jeffrey Cox, but they'll bring about 4th and inches. So Santa Fe will keep the offense out here on 4th and inches, risking it here, and they'll go with the read option. Johnny Morris, though, doesn't hand it off to Lavelle Evans. So UTEP will be taking it over at the 50-yard line with 19 seconds left and 1 timeout. They could do some damage here. Robinson looking around for a wide receiver, but that's batted down by McFadden. Nice play there. Surprisingly, that is UTEP's first incompletion of the game so far. Robinson looking around, still looking. That will be thrown, and Maxwell will intercept it, and he has some room up the field. Gets some blocks, goes out to the left, breaks a tackle, and almost gets it into field goal range. So McIntyre coming up huge once again, putting the pressure on Robinson, and then forces a bad throw out of the pocket straight to Maxwell, and he'll take the interception and go up the field to about the 35-yard line. So Santa Fe here has 5 seconds to work with, and looks like Zach Rosen will be just running the ball here, try to gain some yards, but he loses a lot of yards on the play, and Santa Fe will have to call a timeout with 1 second left. So that kind of backfired on Santa Fe as they try to run the ball to get into field goal range, but here with 1 second left, Santa Fe will just have to lob it up for a Hail Mary. Johnny Morris will take it, waiting for defenders, and the pass rush is way too much. So that will do it for the first half. UTEP only up by a field goal. So it's a surprisingly close game, unlike previous weeks. So surprisingly, Santa Fe is only down by 3 points coming out of halftime here. So it's kind of crucial if we get a stop immediately out of halftime. Here, Robinson goes to play action. He rolls out. Keys will try to tackle him. He breaks a tackle. Robinson will get more yards. Still going along, and he brings that out to the 50-yard line. Nice run there by George Robinson. 2nd and 10 after we stopped the rush for 0 yards. Robinson looking for a pass here, and he'll fire it out to his tight end, but it is dropped, and that will bring up a 3rd and 10 already. So 3rd and 10 here for UTEP, as George Robinson will dump it off to Jones in the screen, and Jones will not get the first down. So Santa Fe finally forces a punt. Santa Fe here will be looking to tie up the game or take the lead on this drive. 1st and 10, and Johnny Morris will go right back to the read option, and he picks up almost a first down, but pays a price as he gets laid out by their safety. Once again, Johnny Morris picking up another first down on his legs, and he'll go right back to the read option, but this time we'll hand it off to Lavelle Evans. Breaks a tackle and only gains 4 yards on the play though. Here's 2nd and 6 for Santa Fe, and they'll try out a mid-screen here. Marcus Washington catches it, and he'll pick up the first down. 10-yard reception for Marcus Washington. So that was Marcus Washington's first catch of the game so far. We haven't been really targeting him on the season. He has been having a pretty bad season so far. But here we'll dump it off to Alex Newton, and he has green grass all in front of him. Alex Newton will try to outrun the defenders, and Alex Newton will get a 56-yard touchdown. What a run right there by Alex Newton by outrunning every single defender. Santa Fe is now up 14-10. So our defense here looking very good for once, with 2 sacks, a forced fumble, and an interception, and allowing barely any yards really, and only 10 points. So Santa Fe's defense is right back onto the job. Here Robinson will go on play action, looking around. He tries to hit his wide receiver, and he does. Rob Butler will pick up the first down. So first down for UTEP, and they'll hand it off to Jones, and Randall tries to bring down Ted Jones, but I think that was McFadden who takes down Ted Jones for a negative 5-yard rush. Good job by our defense once again shutting down this run game. So our run defense has been amazing so far this game. Really hasn't allowed Ted Jones anything. Robinson though will drop back, look, and will get a sack. I believe that's McIntyre with the sack. And James McIntyre has been amazing this game so far. It's been all over the game, forcing incompletions and getting sacks and turnovers. They'll just dump it off here to Ted Jones on the screen, and he will go nowhere. Santa Fe forcing a punt, back-to-back drives. Santa Fe back on offense just like that after our defense comes up clutch and forces a punt. But here Johnny Morris will dump it off to Lavelle Evans, and Lavelle Evans has to go back to catch that pass. So it's negative yardage on the reception. Other than that one huge catch and run by Alex Newton, our passing game has not been that great. But here Lavelle Evans will go out into motion. Johnny Morris will run outside of the pocket, rolling out, still scramble, get some nice blocks upfield, tries to make a move, and Johnny Morris will pick up another huge gain on his legs. So Johnny Morris has been the leading rusher so far for this game for Santa Fe. But here they'll hand it off to Lavelle Evans. He'll try to go up the middle and stumble forward for a 6-yard rush. 2nd and 4 here for Santa Fe, as Johnny Morris will take the snap, looks to his left, rolling out to his left, and he'll try to beat the defensive end, and he does. Johnny Morris once again pick up another first down on offense. So it looked like Johnny Morris was shaken up on the end of that rush. Not a good sign. So the true freshman QB Roberts will take over for Johnny Morris as he leaves the game due to injury. This is Roberts' first snap of his career in a Santa Fe uni, and he'll hand it off right here to Lavelle Evans. Lavelle Evans tries to gain the outside, gains 4 yards on the rush. So heading into the 4th quarter, Santa Fe has the lead 14-10 over UTEP, and they have the ball in the red zone. So it looks like here that Johnny Morris is indeed back into the game. 3rd and 3 though after Lavelle Evans' 3-yard rush. Johnny Morris will look for a snap. He finds Alex Newton, but he drops it. So Zach Rosen will put the Santa Fe offense back out on 4th and 3. Really risky move here for Santa Fe. And we'll dump it off to Marcus Washington, and he'll pick up the first down on 4th down. Really risky call there, but pays off. And just like that, Santa Fe is 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. 10 yards away from a touchdown. Here, Johnny Morris will do another read option, but goes nowhere on the carry. So after going nowhere on 1st down, Johnny Morris will look to pass it here to Lavelle Evans off the screen. Gets some blocks up the field, but only gains 2 yards on the catch, so that'll bring up a 3rd down. Potentially the biggest play of the game right here for Santa Fe. 3rd and goal, 8 yards away from the end zone. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to the end of the game. Johnny Morris will step back and take the snap. Here he'll dump it off to Jeffrey Cox, and he hangs onto the ball for a touchdown. Santa Fe goes up 21-10. So our offense has given our defense some breathing room as Santa Fe is up by multiple possessions. But here, UTEP will just hand it off to Ted Jones, and he goes nowhere. Our run defense has been amazing this game, shutting down Jones. So already, 3rd and 4 for UTEP early in this drive. Robinson will look around, tries to scramble out, and Robinson will pick up the first down through his legs. Robinson has been the only offense so far for UTEP. So other than George Robinson running around and getting first downs through his legs, we have been shutting down this UTEP offense. Here Ted Jones will get nothing once again. So Santa Fe's defense here just shutting down Ted Jones as he only gets 1 yard rush on the first down. Here Robinson looks around, will try to scramble once again, and he slides down, so that'll bring up another 3rd down for UTEP. 3rd down here for UTEP as the time is still winding down. 2 minutes and 40 seconds about to the end of the game. Robinson will look for an open target. He finds his wide receiver Arnold, who stiff arms a defender and stumbles forward. So UTEP, feeling the pressure here, will hurry up on the offense. 1st and 10. Robinson looking around for an open receiver, and he finds his tight end who stiff arms a defender, and he's still going. And he's laid out there by Dion Pittman, but will pick up near 20 yards. UTEP has driven down the field, almost in the red zone now, but George Robinson here will look, and he will get sacked by Harrington. Looking to scramble out of the pocket once again, but Harrington was right there. UTEP nearing the 2-minute mark here, and they're still down by 2 possessions. Looks like Robinson will be flipping the play. Take it, and he looks like he's going for a screen, but Harrington is all over that play once again. So 3rd and long here for UTEP, and the time is still winding down. 1 minute and 30 seconds left here. They really need to get some points fast here. Robinson looking around, and he'll just throw this out of bounds. That'll bring up a 4th down. So UTEP here decide to take the field goal and make it a 1-possession game. The field goal is up, and that will be good. So UTEP is now down by 8 points. So UTEP will go for the onside kick here, but Floyd will recover it for Santa Fe, and he'll get down. Santa Fe ball. So all we have to do on offense is just pick up the first down, and that will be the game. Here, Johnny Morris hands it off to Lavelle Evans. Nice blocking upfield, and Lavelle Evans will get close to the first down. 2nd and 2 here with 1 minute and 22 seconds after UTEP takes a timeout. Here, Johnny Morris will keep it on the read option, but will get blown up in the backfield. That'll bring up a 3rd and 3, and UTEP takes another timeout. 3 yards just to end this game for Santa Fe, and Lavelle Evans picks up the first down and more. That will be your ball game. So Santa Fe can now just kneel the ball, end the game, wind down the clock. Santa Fe will win this game 21-13. And finally, the clock has hit all zeros. Santa Fe wins this game by 8 points, 21-13. What a game. So Santa Fe finally, their defense comes up clutch in this game and finally performs very, very well. They just shut completely down UTEP's running game, minus George Robinson just running around. But Ted Jones could not go anywhere. He was just constantly stopped for minimal yardage all the time. And our defense finally created turnovers as well, and got the pressure and got sacks. And our offense finally performed without turning over the ball. What a game. So looking at the stats here, Johnny Morris's passing game wasn't all that good. He had most of his yards come off that huge catch and run from Alex Newton, but Johnny Morris with 120 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. And here is the rushing stats. Johnny Morris once again just playing amazing on the running game with 75 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown with that huge 30-yard touchdown run by him. Lavelle Evans here, only 61 rushing yards and 0 touchdowns. Definitely not his best game. but when he was asked upon to play good, he played amazing and picked up crucial first downs for us, so can't ask more than that. Looking at the receiving yards here, Alex Newton only had 1 reception but had that huge 56-yard touchdown. That was a huge turning point in this game. And finally, here is our defensive stats. What a game on the defensive side of the ball. And looking at the stats here, McFadden leading the way with tackles with 7 of them. And then also we had that 1 interception by Kevin Maxwell. Then looking at interceptions here, Kevin Maxwell obviously got that 1 interception that was thrown straight to him. And if you look at the tackle for losses, we just have a bunch of them as our whole entire front 7 just obliterated Ted Jones in the backfield. Amazing run defense for our whole entire defense there on the game. And then our backup left end here, Utilane Meeks, came up clutch with that forced fumble, and McIntyre obviously picked it up and returned it for a couple of yards down the field. And looking at the sacks here, Santa Fe racks up 4 sacks in the game, which I believe is a season high of sacks in a game. But here you see Utilane Meeks came up with that sack, which also was a forced fumble. Jamel McIntyre had an amazing game with 1 sack also. Harrington had a sack, and Rashawn Woods also stopped George Robinson in the backfield. So Santa Fe advances to 4-3 on the season. But in week 9 next week, we'll be taking on 5-2 Louisiana Tech. So this should be a really good game against a really good team, it looks like, by their record. So hopefully we can win this game next week. But yeah, that will wrap it up, guys, for the video. Thank you so much if you watched this far. And I'll be posting next week's game against Louisiana Tech shortly in a couple of days here. So yeah, if you guys could like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, would really appreciate it. But that will do it. Thank you guys so much. Peace out.